Come on, my visitors, Eric here. Now, this is probably shouldn't be doing this right now because it's 1 in the morning, but I figured I might as well get doing this tier list. I wanted to do this tier list for a long time, and I figured now's a good time to do it. So we're going to be doing Gexghetto's Miis tier list. And before I start, you're probably wondering why I changed the layout. I feel like having 100 Miis is like too many for like a 5 tier list. Like a 5 tier list is like too small for 100 Miis. So I figured I'd change it to the Living Legend, Living Distance type of thing. I have a video right next to me to remember their names, so let's get started. So starting off, we have Aaron. Where's Aaron at? This might take a while. Oh, here he is. I think Aaron's actually not that bad. I'd probably put him in like. And next up is Abner. Abner is definitely the me of all time. I'm probably gonna put him in neutral. Okay, I just realized you can't really see that much of what I'm doing. Sorry about that. Next up is Akka. I actually really like Akka. I think he would probably be like a literal living legend if it wasn't for the fact that he has like that weird mouth. If he had a different mouth, I think he'd be better, but for now he's a door. Next up is Allison, who I'm gonna put in, once I find her, of course. I don't know why this is not an alphabetical order, I'm gonna be real with you here. Because the video I'm watching it's like the one he uploads to his channel, it's all alphabetical, so. I'm gonna probably put her in neutral. Anoska, I want to say her name is pronounced. I'm not entirely sure. Where is she? Oh, yeah, she's pretty cool. I'm gonna put her in like above Aaron. Next up is Aife. I'm sorry, I do not know how to pronounce any of these names whatsoever. I'm very sorry. I'm gonna get a lot of them wrong. I'm gonna be real with you here. Yeah, I'd say she is almost best. Not one of my absolute favorites, but definitely up there. April. Let's see here. I think April is gonna go in like maybe a little bit below Aaron though. All right, Bart. I think Bart's one of the more popular ones. I can definitely see why. I'd probably put him in a door. Maybe actually almost best. Yeah, I think that's a good spot for him. Benazir. Oh, that's an interesting design. Benazir is right here. I'd probably put her in low neutral. Benito. I like Benito. He's probably gonna go in like. Ooh, Bernadette. I like Bernadette. Where is she? I'd say she's right there. Beth. Now I know people don't really seem to like Beth that much. Like I saw both Michelle Madison and Kozakura don't like her that much, but I actually think she's one of the best. I don't think she's like a living legend, but she's like definitely up there. That's one of my absolute favorites. Boris. Boris. He's pretty good. I'd probably put him in a door. That's pretty good. Bunta. Definitely an interesting design. Not sure if it pays off that well. Probably put him in neutral. That's definitely a name. Kalme? I think that's how you pronounce it. Wait, no, that's not her. Where is she? Ah, here she is. Like. Kind of surprised I don't hate any of these names yet. Christina. Oof. She reminds me of someone, like a real person. I don't know who it is, but probably low neutral. Cody. I remember he was like in one of the videos. One of his animations is like an overgrown man child of his son, which is pretty funny. Um, yeah, I think that's a good spot. He's not bad. Chrysantha? Let's see here. Where is Chrysantha at? Ah. Yeah, I say I like him. Who's next? Daichi. Ooh, if he just did not have that mouth, he would probably be really cool, but... Oh, do I even like him that at all? I'd say high neutral. Oh dear, Darnell. I think this might be the first one I actually don't like that much. I'm gonna be real with you here. Where is he? Darnell. Yeah, I kind of dislike that design, not gonna lie, it's kind of bad. Alright, Deborah. Oh dear. Might be going into some shaky waters here, I gotta be honest. Not really a fan of Deborah's design either. Oh, Dennis? Yeah, no, I don't like Dennis. I feel like Dennis could be really good. It just wasn't for the lips, but probably, yeah, I think that's a good spot. Eileen, all right. I think she could have been better. Once again, the lips just kind of do a lot of damage, but she's eh. Isuke, I want to say that's how you pronounce his name. Let's see here. He's actually not too shabby. I'd say he's probably somewhere like... No, I think that's a good spot. Alicia. Where's Alicia at? Here she is. Definitely a neutral one. Probably like right there. No, I think I like her a little bit more than Allison. Ooh, Emmett. I actually really like Emmett. I think I might actually... Would I say he's a living legend? Yeah, I would. Our first living legend, me, Emmett. Woohoo! Alright, Evan. I think this is one of Michelle Madison's favorites, and I can very much see why. He's not like one of my absolute favorites, but yeah, I'd say I adore him. I could definitely see his popularity. Fuyumi. Honestly, not too bad. I'd probably have to put her in like somewhere. I think that's a good spot. Ooh, Gemma. I like Gemma. Not like the absolute best designer, but yeah, they look very similar. I think I'm fine putting them right next to each other. Genevieve, I think. Not really, no. Would I say neutral or slightly dislike? Yeah, I kind of dislike the design, not gonna lie. I feel like there could have been... Actually, no, I think I'll put her on, like, low... Yeah, I think I like her a little bit more than that guy. I think it was just the mouth. If it was a different mouth, she would have been better. Jermaine. Yeah, I think that's a good spot for him. Neutral. Oh, Haruko. Haruko's pretty cool. Not necessarily like the best character ever, but like I like her. Definitely one of the better designs, actually. Probably put her in a door somewhere, like right there. Actually, I think I'll move her up to a door. Alright, Hassan. Okay, Hassan, you're gonna go in definitely like somewhere. Definitely higher up on like. Yeah, I think that's a good spot. Heather. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't mind Heather too much. Yeah, I think like is a good spot for her. Hector. I know people don't like his hairstyle. I think it's fine, but yeah, I'd say he's a little like once again. Actually, maybe a little bit above him. Helga. This is just. Let's see, where's Helga? I don't know. Nothing about this design really works for me, so slightly dislike. All right, Hidemasa. Where's Hidemasa? Oh, here he is. Not a dislike or anything, but oh, definitely not really a good design by any stretch of the imagination. All right, Hikaru. Yeah, I kind of like him. Probably put him above. No, put him right here. Honda. Where the Civic at? I had to make at least one joke this video. I'm sorry. Yeah, he's high neutral. Yeah, that's a good spot. All right, Yane. Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know. Definitely a neutral one for me. There we go. Yeah, that works. Might move these two down to slightly dislike. I don't know. Aika. Ooh, I like Aika. She's probably gonna go another me to adore. Yeah, that's a good spot. Isaac. I kind of like him, but not a whole lot. Would I? Oh, do I really put him in there that tier? Yeah, no. I kind of, sort of like it, but it's not fantastic. All right, Jacques. This guy's not too bad. Put him somewhere in high like, I believe. Yeah, that's the spot. All right, Jane. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, actually, I don't like that. I'm sorry. Ooh, Jennifer. Probably this CPU Me Packs version of 5-head. But honestly, I like her. Definitely going in like somewhere. Yeah, there's good. Jillian. Probably another slightly dislike. These two look very similar. Joanne. Not too bad, actually. Not too bad. But still probably a no. Actually, maybe a like. Yeah, I think. Actually. Yeah, that might be good. Joaquin. I actually like Joaquin. Like, quite a bit. Yeah, actually. I think I'll put him a door. Alright, Yunosuke. Or Junosuke? I don't know. I like him. A decent amount. Definitely not like a fantastic above all design, but with what it's going for, I think it's a good design. I think it goes well. Like, it definitely like works. Actually, yeah, let me put him up a bit higher. Alright, now we're getting to my absolute #1 favorite Mii of this entire pack, Carla. I don't know what it is about Carla, but Carla looks like a Mii that I would make. Am I the only one who thinks that? Like, this looks like a Mii that I, myself, would be making. So I think that's what makes her my absolute favorite. Alright, Kazuya. Let's see here. There he is. Oh, man, that's the design. Oh, excuse me. Oh, no. That's a bad one. Alright, Krishna. I like Krishna. It's really hard to like Miis without mouth, but I think he pulls it off a little bit. Yeah, I think that's a good spot. Ooh, Kyle. Yes. Kyle. I like Kyle. Easily, probably most likely my favorite male Mii, I'm pretty sure. So he's definitely a living legend. Lekken, subscribe. I'm sorry. Yeah, I actually really like him too. I'd say he's almost best. Ooh, Mamoru. This might come as a shock, but I really like Mamoru. Definitely a living legend, I think. I'd say he's better than Emmett. No, but I really like Mamoru. Masahiro. It's not. I get what you're going for, but it's not that great. Ooh, aka Miss Hominim's lady, I think it was. Yeah, she's definitely going out there. Kind of reminds me of one of my CB Miis, like Eliza or Constance. I think Kyle's a little bit better made, but yeah, Mai is definitely a really good one. And Mitsuaki is also really good. I like him quite a bit. Not sure he's like a top tier character, but he's definitely almost best. Like right there. Alright, Momo. I think Momo could have been fantastic if actually she is already kind of good, but in my eyes, I kind of like the fact that she looks like a frog or something. That's not too bad. Alright, Nadia. Not really a fan of this one. Probably going into slightly dislike somewhere. Yeah, that's a good spot. Alright, Natalie. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh dear, I do not like that whatsoever. Alright, ooh, Nathan. I like Nathan. Definitely going into a door somewhere. That's a good spot. Nichelle. That's not too bad. Definitely going on like somewhere. That's good. I think that a little further down. Yeah, that's probably a good spot. Ooh, Nil. I like Nil. Nil's probably going in a door somewhere. Actually, I need to move Joaquin up a bit. That's a good spot. And Nil's going right there. Nobuta. Kind of slow here. Hang on. Slightly dislike, I believe. All right, Orlando. Very low neutral, I guess. Actually, I like him a little bit more than these two, so. Samu. Also, sorry if I'm not being particularly loud. Once again, it's like 1 in the morning, so I don't want to be particularly loud. I'm not home. I'm home alone, but like, um, yeah. But yeah, I don't want to be like super loud and rambunctious. I'm probably gonna go to bed as soon as this video's over. So, Patas, I think Patas could have been fantastic if it was for the mouth, but for now, yeah, it's a good spot. All right, Paul. I like Paul. I'm gonna go to highlight somewhere. Let's see. That's good. All right, Peggy. Probably on a neutral somewhere. That's a good spot. All right, Reggie. Oh dear. Oh. Just as better than those two. Ooh, Reiko. I think Reiko's one of the almost best. Maybe nah, yeah, that's a good spot for her. Rima. Let's see here. I should definitely go down neutral somewhere. Yeah, I think that's a fair spot. All right, Ritsuko. Maybe high up in neutral somewhere. Like right there. Ooh, Russell. I know this is one of Michelle Magnuson's favorites. He's fine. I guess I'd put him somewhere in neutral. Yeah, right there's good. Alright, Ryu. Kind of like a slightly better version of this guy, I guess. Alright, so say. I mean, it kind of works, but like, yeah, put it right there. Oh, Saida, no. Yeah, that's a good spot. Sam. I like Sam. Let's see here. Oh, maybe a little bit higher. Yeah, that's good. Alright, Satoko. Oh, she's the first one up. Let's see here. Definitely a neutral one, I gotta be honest. Alright, ooh, Sayako. Kind of looks like Naoko a little bit. So, nah, actually, no, neutral. That's a good spot for her. Stefan. And neutral. Alright, Sui. Oh my, she's kind of alright. Maybe a little bit. Yeah, I think low, very low like. Tadzio, Mr. White and Nerdy. Definitely going somewhere up here. Let's see here. Yeah, it's just fat. I adore him. Ooh. Definitely shows you that I like Tamako. Almost best. Tammy. Kind of a plain design, but I actually do like it quite a bit. Definitely not memorable. I forgot Tammy even existed, but yeah, I adore her. Alright, Taran. Yeah, I guess I kind of like him. Yeah, it's just spot for him. Ooh, Tasha. I really like Tasha. Definitely going in somewhere in almost best. Yeah, I think that's a good spot, maybe. Oh, Tsuyoshi. Okay, then. Neutral, a bit neutral. That's a spot. Ulrika. Okay, we right there, neutral. Umeko. Okay, just a little bit better, I guess. Oh. Yeah, I need to move this guy down a little bit. He's not good. I really don't like the design. Yes, actually no, I like her a little bit more. Ah, Vanessa, like my status. Another iconic one. Definitely went almost best somewhere. Yeah, that's a good spot. Vivian, oh dear. Neutral, low neutral. Wally, I think this guy's kind of popular, but I don't really, actually, I don't really care for him that much, actually. He's not horrible, but like, I feel like I should like him more than I do, but I don't. Ah, Yolanda. Oh, I don't like that design. Actually, no, slightly dislike, I think. Yeah, it's a good spot. Yuka! Probably the most popular me in this entire pack, because she's really cute and definitely almost best. Let's see here. Yeah, it's a really good spot for her. Not my number one absolute favorite, I don't think, but she's cute. Utah, I like. Actually, me I made was inspired by Utah. It was by me Shiratabi, so I do kind of like him just because of that. Yeah, it's just spot. And last up is Ziggy, who is going probably somewhere neutral. Sorry to end on this is an anticlimactic. Maybe higher up on neutral. Yeah, that's a good spot. So yeah, that's the list. These 5 are my absolute favorites. I believe their names were. Actually, I'm not going to attempt it. I'm sorry. These are my absolute top 5. Maybe I'll add a few of them to my Wii at some point. And I just don't care for this guy whatsoever. So, thanks for watching, and see you soon.